Commander Thorpe's defeat weakened the corrupted significantly in Great Cleave, and our positions have grown stronger. I was hoping you'd say this, so I took the liberty of ordering scouts to venture closer to the foot of the shattered mountain. Working with the Rangers, I believe we found outposts not far from the mountain itself, the heart of the Tempest's domain. Well, not yet. Wardens are securing those locations as we speak, but we are still grievously outnumbered. We could use a hero like you on the front lines. Rather than bring Wardens to you, I would bring you to the Wardens. Excellent. I will inform the others and then meet you on the southwestern road that leads into Shattered Mountain. Until then. Here we are then, the edge of the Tempest domain, the Shattered Mountain beyond. If only Jonas could have seen this. Yes, and ready to charge into battle always. I cannot say as much for our forces currently. Our positions are tenuous at best. We need to fortify the outpost, but first, something to investigate. A prisoner the corrupted are holding nearby. We don't know, but they've attracted much attention. I'll leave it to you how to proceed, and I will meet you at the outpost.
After a century of being away from this infernal island, I had forgotten the tension that permeates the air on Aeternum. It's invigorating, but there's also a cloying quality to it. It feels like one's constantly trading clarity and hope for this gift of eternal life. Perhaps perhaps this is why mankind was never worthy of such a thing. In the decades since I departed, Isabella has been busy, and her demon armies now dominate the land. My plans may have been hindered upon arrival, but I will find a way to make amends for my sins. Or let me be damned as well. I knew this moment would come. That you'd be drawn here like a moth to flame. Your light to shine in the darkness. Yes, Captain Thorpe failed us. His greed sabotaged our safe passage and set our souls on this course. Do you remember now? And my guidance has remained with you, whether you realize it or not. For good or for evil, our fates are intertwined. You seek Isabella, and though my path has been twisted by steel and thorn, I travel the same road for the same purpose. I seek to atone for my sins and those I caused others to commit. My journal is my testament. Read it, if you will. I still recall the day I discovered an angel visiting my church. Isabella de Leon, a young woman of unsurpassed devotion, seeking redemption for generations of family shame. It was I who first brought her to hear the mad ravings of the heretic, and strangely found myself joining their ill-fated expedition. On Aeternum, Isabella's aspiration became obsession. And when she drank from the fountain, her thirst for divine inspiration transformed into madness. As the crimson thickened in her eyes, so did the hold of the demonic parasite within her soul. She met the crew's questions with blood, leaving them as mindless husks. My heart shattered, my faith lost. I struck down the heretic for leading us to this damnation. And I fled in shame to the old world, determined to return and make this right. In Rome, I gained access to the darkest archives of my order, and there found answers that promised salvation when I returned to these shores. I hired a captain to bring me back, but after shipwrecking on the island, I saw what happened. The blessing I intended for her was bestowed upon you instead. Now you know. My life was restored just in time to witness my holy mission thwarted. My only hope that we would meet again. I came here seeking insight into Isabella's affairs, but discovered little, and found myself captured and tortured by her pawns. No. Though she was undoubtedly aware of my capture, she avoided coming here, which tells us a great deal, I believe. But I fear we tarry too long. This stronghold is dangerous. Come, there is an old fort nearby where we can talk further. I did not expect friendly welcome, nor corruption beaten back. But you and your fellow Soul Wardens have accomplished much.